Okay, sorry for the confusion. So we get started today.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle. How are you?
Fine, better. Very nice.
Very nice. So what can we be or do different to have an amazing time today? Everything that is not allowed that, will you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, call, name shots, poison. Okay, so please mute yourselves. Keep yourselves on mute unless you have a question. Otherwise, it disturbs the recording. Thank you so much. And if you want to talk, you're allowed to talk, but please keep yourself on mute unless it's not a question that you're asking. Okay, does anyone know the topic for today?
Yes, turtles.
Turtles. So were you guys wondering what that is about?
I thought it's about shamanism or something. First I thought.
This is an access call.
Okay.
So I cannot, I cannot completely talk about, you cannot talk about something else completely. When you're doing
How was your call yesterday?
I think it was good, but which call are you talking about? I had multiple calls. All went good. It was amazing. It was amazing.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. So turtles, we're going to talk about turtles. We're going to learn from animals. I think there was one call I did around bees.
Yes.
So
Bee contribution.
Yeah, you should listen to that. That was really amazing. It's on my YouTube channel. So today, what can we learn from turtles? And I'm going to ask you guys to please stick to the topic, questions related to the topic. In the last 10 minutes, if you have a different question that's unrelated, please ask it only in the last 10 minutes. Because what happens is that then, we were just analyzing all the old calls. I think Tina and we were analyzing it, right? And it's just like we're going somewhere, and then when an unrelated question comes, it just takes you to a different place. So please ask related questions. If there's something very unrelated, please wait till the end. Okay, right, wrong, good, bad, what, call, interest, 5 minutes. Hopefully by that time, you will all be so into the topic that you'll forget anything that's different. So everything that they now destroyed and created. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, call, interest, 5 minutes. So what is a turtle? Turtle is an animal, so is the turtle a water animal or a land animal? You guys know?
Amphibian.
Sorry?
Amphibian, that which can live on land and water also.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not an amphibian, it's a reptile. At least I think that's what I studied.
Okay.
Okay, so a turtle is predominantly in water. Now the tortoise also looks very similar to the turtle. That one is a lot on land, but both of them can live on both land and water. But turtles prefer to be in water. They can survive on land also. They can breathe on land also. They come to land mostly predominantly to lay eggs when the season is ready for them to when they come onto the land, when they have to lay eggs. And then what happens is when all the eggs are laid in the land and they hatch, the turtles find their way, the small baby turtles find their way back to the ocean by themselves. No one is there to guide them. They'll figure out how to go back to the ocean by themselves. So what do we know here? The baby turtles have a knowing. They know where to go. They somehow smell the ocean or figure out. The mother will not be there exactly when they hatch. So they will figure out, they will hatch, they will come out. And that's the reason why the mother lays the eggs very, very close to the beach, very close to the ocean. So what if all of us were also born with a knowing? Were you born with a knowing? So we are also born with a knowing. You know where to head, you know where to go. And the other thing we want to learn from the turtle is the security that you have with yourself. Because the turtle carries a shell. It carries a shell on it, right? So that is where the turtle actually lives. It will sleep inside its shell. When it's on land also, if it faces any threat, it will retract into its own shell. It doesn't need a specific home. Like any other animal, if you look at it, they have caves or trees, but the turtle carries its home with itself. So that sense of I have everything with me, including me, is something that we can learn from the turtle. Now, how many of you feel that you are enough for you? And you have everything with you? How many of you feel that? Please say yes or no. This is, you can talk now or type it on the chat. Wow,
Yes.
someone saw 15 turtles.
I feel that I have everything. I am complete.
No.
Varsha, you've said this now. Now, for the next calls, your questions, your questions have to be different because you've said this now.
Yes.
And I'm remembering, and I'm going to remember it.
Yeah. Please do remember.
So that is so amazing to hear Varsha say that. It's most amazing.
Yesterday also, I was talking to someone and I was telling this course shamanism has done wonders on me.
Thank you so much.
So you can take this clipping, as a testimonial. I have given you earlier also. So,
thank you so much, Varsha.
Yes, I have become very different on it. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. So how many of you everywhere, you do not believe that you are enough for yourself? Will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Everywhere you have defined what is your comfort zone and you've decided you cannot come out of it. Will you now revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, design, destroy, and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So predominantly turtles are in water, but when required, they will come on land. When required to do anything, they will step out. They will take a step. So if anything is required, can you take a different step? Yes. Will you do that? Very good. If you're not, let's think of that. Because the comfort zone is not actually comfortable, is it? So everything that brought him and let down, you destroyed and created. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poison, miss. Are you truly comfortable in whatever you've decided is your comfort zone? So everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poison, miss. So what can you be or do different to know that you are there for yourself and you can provide to yourself all the security? Everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And when we connect to the energy of the turtle, it gives you that whole sense that your body or you are there for your own home for yourself. So you can take care of yourself. And again, you are enough for yourself. If you guys feel that you need someone else to support you or help you, what will happen? You will not get anyone to help you. Everything that brought him and led on, you destroyed and created all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poison, beyonds. So the turtle is always, the way it moves, it carries its home with it all the time. So will you carry your own security with you all the time, irrespective of what happens around you? You can, it's possible, but will you do that? Yes. So everything that does not allow you to be secure about yourself and to live from the security of your own being every moment in your life, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So everything that does not allow you to believe in your own power, in your own strength, and the security you have within you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. All the deep insecurities which are not yours and all the implants and explants holding them in place, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. All the deep insecurities that you have, that you've decided is within you, that is not truly yours, and all the implants and explants holding them in place, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to believe in the security of your being and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. What can you be or do different to be as elegant as you can be, whether you're in your comfort zone or whether you're out of your comfort zone? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to be as secure as you can truly be, whether you're in your comfort zone or whether you're not? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and create it all? Oh, Tina, you don't unmute me, please. So you don't mute me, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts. You're allowed to, 1 second. Yeah. So everything that brought up in that, I know destroyed and created all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to believe in the security of your own being and to be as secure as you can be, whether you're in your comfort zone or whether you're out of your comfort zone? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what would it be like for you to follow your knowing at every step you take and go towards your own home? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and create that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So all the deep insecurities which is buried within you, which you've suppressed, or which is on the surface, and all the Shiko implants and explants holding them in place, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. All your deep insecurities, which you use to invalidate the depth of your own being and which stops you from being the best version of who you can be, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to flow with life, with ease? Everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So in general, if you see most of the sea animals, whether it's turtles or fishes, they flow with the current. It's very rare. They don't go against the current or try to fight against the ocean waves or the direction in which the ocean is moving, because it's easier to go with the ocean than to fight against it. So all the animals know how to choose what's easier, what's the easiest thing for them. So everywhere you are flowing against the current or resisting the current of life that is coming to you, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What can you be or do different to flow with ease in the same direction that the currents of life come at you to create something greater? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to connect with the security of your own being and to be secure about anything and everything? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What can you be or do different to be able to be so comfortable with yourself, whether you are retracted into yourself or whether you're showing yourself? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So when a turtle retracts into its shell, right, it goes into the shell when it wants to sleep or when it perceives a threat, but it's very comfortable there. What do we do when we retract? What do you guys do when you retract? Stina, you're on mute if you're saying something.
It's terrible.
It is.
It's suffocating. It's suffocating. It's heavy.
It's heavy. Now, why would that be? When you look at a turtle and it retracts into its shell, does it suffer or does it feel terrible?
It feels safe.
It feels safe.
Happy, very safe.
So why do you not trust yourself to feel safe with yourself? That's not a question. That is how we function. Not we, most people, right? Why, when you get to spend time with yourself, when someone has hurt you or something, and you want to withdraw into your own shell, why is it not? Why can it be comfortable? Is it not you?
We go into our shell.
Yeah, we go into our shell. That is right. But why do we judge ourselves for going into our shell? Why should that be uncomfortable?
Unable to face that.
Unable to face that. But what we learn from the turtle here is when it retracts, it feels safe. It is so happy with itself. So you cannot face things only when you're not comfortable with your own self. So what would it be like for you to trust yourself so much that you can handle every situation with ease, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that will you destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shorts, poisonous. Because who's the person you're going to spend the most time with? Is yourself. And shouldn't you be comfortable with that person? So what judgments do I have about some actions that I do that create limitations instead of being fully comfortable with who I am? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that will you destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shorts, poison, beyonds. So retraction is not wrong. Being in your own space or shutting out others for some time is not a wrongness. Maybe it's not your best choice, but it's not a wrongness. And if you have to do that, can you be comfortable there too? Can you trust yourself so much that now you're in the awareness of, let me spend some time with myself? And the me time is very important. How many of you spend times for yourself? Spend your time for yourself. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shorts, poisonous. No one is saying yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, awesome. So when you give yourself that time, it need not be a constriction or a retraction. It can be a safe space, just like the turtle is in its safe space. It feels better, right? And the turtle truly believes that the shell will protect it. And actually, the shell does protect it. When the turtle retracts, it's hard for any other animals to crack and eat the shells. The only people who can harm turtles and shells are human beings. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and girls. Otherwise, it's literally safe from nature, from anything else. It is so protective. But we were not meant to harm the animals, were we? I think when the creator created us, he did not think that we would harm animals. Anyway, right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. So what can you be or do different to be comfortable with every action you take, to be comfortable when you spend time with yourself alone? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that will you destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So here, alone and loneliness, they're completely different words. Can you be alone and happy? So happy with yourself? How many of you get into that assumption when you're alone, I have to be lonely, no one is there for me, I don't have anyone. So everything that brought him and let down, will you destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, I'm not hearing anyone. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So it looks like you guys are very calm today.
No, Nithya, I tell you one thing. My kids were there with my sister-in-law for a week. And my mother-in-law said, my husband said that you must be feeling bored. And I said, no, I'm with my breath. I'm with myself and I love enjoying my company.
How does it get better? So amazing.
Again, thanks to your shamanism course.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Varsha.
And even your morning calls. I cannot say this, but they were so fascinating, your morning calls, that I was bound to pay you for the shamanism course.
Thank you so much. I think you paid me with full heart. You were not bound. You paid me with so much gratitude. And
Yeah, I paid it with full heart. No doubt about that. It's just an expression. I paid it with full heart, with full grace.
Thank you so much. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shorts, poisonous. And she got the money for that also. She created it. How amazing is she? Okay. So what would it be like for you to believe in the depth of your being and to access that part of your being that will make you secure beyond anything else, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive, that will you destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and girls. Because are you truly secure on this planet?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So how many of you have insecurities? Are you insecure about, what are you guys insecure about? How many of you are insecure about money?
Sometimes.
If you are insecure sometimes. How many of you are insecure about your children, parents? What will happen to them? How many of you are insecure about your job?
Yes.
How many of you are insecure about your health?
I am.
Diya, yes, Raji. Diya says, I'm insecure about everything. Did you say you are, or you're just saying there's insecurities about everything? Right, wrong, and bad.
Yeah, with the unknown fear.
Unknown fear. So we have all of these insecurities. Preeti, I'm insecure about most of the things. Now, how many of you are insecure about the air you breathe? Do you worry that will I get enough air tomorrow or not?
No.
No. But that is not guaranteed. There's no guarantee that you will get air tomorrow. You're just used to it, so you don't feel insecure about it. So what keeps you secure is your awareness. Why? Because Earth is a planet where there can be an earthquake anytime. I think last week there were many earthquakes. The way things have been built, they can crash down. And nature has the power to take down anything. If there's a storm, there's a huge wind, anything can be taken down. And so the truth is, we're not living on a planet that's secure. We're not living on a planet that has a guarantee that every day will be the same and this is how you will be. But we don't worry about that. We're more worried about insignificant things. Because if your body is not breathing tomorrow, if the air is not there tomorrow, nothing else will matter, will it? So can you guys see that everything that you're insecure about is such a distraction? It's not required. It is not required at all. Because the universe will take care of you when you take care of yourself also. The only thing that is keeping you alive, why are we not today in a place where there's an earthquake? Because of your knowing. You know that today, if I'm here, I'll be fine. Right? So every action that's keeping you alive is because of your knowing. Now, if you can expand your knowing into creating whatever you would like in life, that is also possible. So all the lies and the insecurities that you've bought from you and anyone else, and all the Shiku implants and explants holding them in place, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. All the deep insecurities that you've decided are within you, that you've bought from others or made yourself, and all the Shiku implants and explants holding them in place, will you destroy and uncreate it once and for all eternity? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What can you be or do different to avail and access the security of your knowing and your being? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive, that will you destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. See, if we choose insecurity, you're going to be very constricted, restricted. Whatever you do, you're not going to be happy. So what if you can try to choose to be secure for a few days, and you will see the change? Choose to be secure for a few days. Do not, because you have to learn to trust yourself. You were born to like yourself, to trust yourself. And when you're insecure, can you truly trust yourself? No. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. And this abundant universe is willing to gift you all the abundance, everything beyond your imagination. But if you're insecure, that's one way of stopping to be able to receive that. And truly, has anything given you security? If you feel, how many of you are like, once I get the money, I'll feel secure? and then you got the money. Did you feel secure?
Yeah, can I say something? Actually,
Yes.
we have defined our securities. We have always defined that if I have this thing, I would be secure. I have the house, I will be secure. If I have an income in my bank, I'll be secure.
Yeah, but does it make you secure? I'm sure all of you would have thought that, and you would have got the house or the money.
Yes.
Did it make
yes.
you secure?
No.
No.
We have to leave that security to the universe and then be secure.
You have to trust yourself.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you
The way
try?
that we are not bothered about the air, we are not feeling that we are not secure. The same way, if we trust ourselves or trust universe, I think we would be the most secure person in the world.
Yes. Would you like that? Would you like to own the world? Would you like to own your own space? Just like the turtles do. In fact, all animals know how to own their space, right? So what can you be or do different to trust yourself and to access the true security of your own being, to be there with you always, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And this is not the time to function from insecurity. Things are already very stressed in the external environment. And when the external environment feels insecure about everything that's going on, that's the time you have to be more secure. And the security will not come from anything outside of you. Does it ever come from anything outside of you? It's just a point of view that, okay, when I get the money, I'll feel secure. Let me do this, I'll feel secure. And you will do it over a period of time, after beating yourself, after stressing, after telling yourself, I won't be able to get it, and you'll still get it. But did that make you secure? So all the lies of security that I've bought in, everywhere I'm looking for something outside of me to make me secure, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to be secure in your own space, to be comfortable with yourself, and to trust yourself more than you've ever done before? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. All the distractor implants of insecurities and all the Shiku implants and explants holding them in place, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So how many of you love to be distracted, love to be insecure all the time? Okay, I hope all of you are adults in this call. Yeah, let's see. I think all your bodies are adults, but how many of you are still being children? Someone has to come and take care of me. Everything that is times the Godzilla, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So everywhere you've decided that you are not the security that you truly are, and that the security that you truly require, and that you require it from someone or something outside of you. Will you now revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And whatever is the value of holding on to your insecurities, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So what is the value of being so insecure? What is the value of even looking for someone else to tell you what you should do? Why would you need someone else's awareness? And why is it that we trust someone else's awareness over ours? So everything that is times a Godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and girls. So don't you know the most about you? So everywhere you've decided that you don't know everything about yourself and who you are in this moment, that you will require something external to make you feel secure. Will you now revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. all the deeply rooted insecurities from this lifetime and across lifetimes that do not allow you to access the depth of your being and the true security that you can truly be. Will you now destroy and uncreate all of them times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poison, beyonds. All the deeply rooted insecurities, which are truly not yours, which you've picked up and created from this lifetime and across lifetimes, which you've made so real and true for you. Everything that is times a godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Including the Shiku implants and explants that hold them in place. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poison. Would you guys like to feel secure? Isn't it so nice? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And don't you know that you are the true security for yourself?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poison, beyonds. So every judgment, point of view, underlying point of view that you have about not trusting yourself, will you now destroy and uncreate it once and for all eternity?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, poison, beyonds. So what is the value of not trusting yourself?
We suffer a lot, actually.
You suffer a lot. That's a choice. You don't have to suffer. You can be excited about everything, or you can suffer about everything. It's a 10-second choice. It's literally how you respond to the situation. Okay, so truth, what is the value of not trusting yourself? I think everyone has decided now. I don't have to answer it. It may be a trick question. So everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy? Right, wrong, good, bad, fuck, all 9 shots, poison, beyond. So what is the value of not trusting yourself? Everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, fuck, all 9 shots, poison, beyonds. So do you trust others? That's very, very, it's like you really trust the other person and you feel
Yes.
they're amazing, they can do things, but then you don't trust yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, how many of you have advised your friends if they say, I don't think I can do it? No, of course you can do it. How many of you have told them, you can do it?
I have told.
Awesome. And then when it comes to you, you're like, I don't think I can do it. So everything that will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, fault, fuck, all 9 shots, poison. So what invention would you choose to be responsible and provide security to others when you don't be there for yourself? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Vijay, are you asking a question or are you like giving me a clearing?
Yes,
Yes.
a question. It's a question. Why doesn't the person trust themselves?
The answer for all these questions is the stupidity of the human species. Nothing else. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys. That's the way you've been brought up. That's the way they've told you. You're wrong. How many times have you heard it?
I was about to share that. If you are confident, you are being yourself, you know you are well within your timelines, you will do it. There are people around you who would come and tell you, oh, wow, you haven't finished it yet. How will you do it? No, you should start working on it right now. You will fail if you don't do it right now. And you are saying that, I know that I will be able to do it. I'm very confident about it. So earlier, and this is my sharing, that earlier I would go into the resist and react and justify and validate. But nowadays I am like, interesting point of view. You have this point of view. And this happened to me yesterday itself. My mother, my husband, both were telling me, you're supposed to do this. You haven't finished it yet. How will you finish? You won't be able to finish it. No. And I was like, interesting point of view. You have this point of view. It was quite funny actually.
Yeah.
But it was very peaceful also. Because deep within I knew that I can do it. I know that. So everybody else is either throwing judgments at me or they have this point of view.
So all the insecurities that you've picked up from the collective consciousness of the human species,
Yes.
will you now destroy and uncreate it? Times a God's again. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So can you start trusting yourself? And when you
Yes.
trust yourself, if something goes wrong, what should you do?
Learn.
Learn, yeah. If something goes wrong when you're trusting yourself, you have to trust yourself even more. You do not go back to the reaction of, oh no, I made a mistake, I don't trust myself. So everything that brought up and that down, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all nine shots, boys and girls. So all the deep insecurities that you're holding on to from this lifetime and across lifetimes, that does not allow you to trust yourself completely and to be as secure as your being is truly meant to be. Will you now revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So all the lifetimes, are you guys willing to give up insecurities right now?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
Are you willing
Yes.
to give up? Are you willing to live?
Yes.
Yes. So every lifetime, including this one, from where you've picked up all these insecurities, which may be yours or may not be yours, and all the Shiku implants and explants holding them in place, will you destroy and uncreate them once and for all, times a godzillion for all eternity?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So whatever invention that you're using not to trust yourself so that you can confuse yourself, break your head, everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So what invention are you using and choosing to not be comfortable in your own skin, to not be comfortable in your own space? Everything that is, will you now destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So all the insecurities you have about money, all the insecurities you have about your body, all the insecurities you have about your children, all the insecurities you have about your health, all the insecurities you have about living, all the insecurities you have about friends, all the insecurities that you have about family,
Old age. Old age.
all the insecurities you have about aging, and all the Shiku implants and explants holding all of that in place, will you now destroy and uncreate it once and for all eternity, to be free? And
Yes, please.
everything that does not allow that, times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate
Yes.
it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds.
Nithya, may I ask? Here,
Yes.
insecurity is one thing, and then the other thing is, why you are like, somebody had told me like, one is security and one is panicking. So to be, how to make ourselves calm to that situation? What can we be and do different? That is always in my mind after in the morning, that morning star, that what can I be and do different to have no panic in my space, like that. So how to clear it out? I mean to say, like, that panicking thing, at times.
If you trust yourself, would you panic? And when yes, when you panic, when you say, what can I be or do different? To not panic is fine. But you have to learn to trust yourself. Otherwise, you'll just be asking that question. We have to be a different energy also, right? So do you trust yourself when you ask the question? Do you trust that the universe is going to show you how this question will change your life? Or do you ask it just because someone told you to ask it? So everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So what can I be or do different to trust myself that irrespective of what happens around me, I am being myself, and I'm secure, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive, that will you destroy and uncreate? Right,
Yes.
wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Yes, Dia, you have a question?
Yes, Nithya. So you were talking about, breathing air and not feeling insecure about that. In my world, even that's an insecurity because
Oh my God.
there are times when I become restless and I can't breathe with ease. And I don't know, suddenly it happens and I start asking who does it belong to, and it works many times and sometimes it doesn't work. So, yeah.
Do you have any disease like asthma or something, or is just like it's not diagnosed?
No, it's not diagnosed, nothing. It is mostly, I know, anxiety causes it. But sometimes even when I'm just, I'm not really anxious, where I feel I'm not anxious, it happens.
Okay. So I think you answered your own question. So you should not be anxious.
I know.
And you should not feel I'm not anxious. If you say I feel I'm not anxious, then also you'll become anxious.
Yeah.
When you use the word not, the subconscious, it means nothing. Not and no means nothing to the subconscious. So you're actually saying I feel anxious. Okay?
Right.
So whatever anxiety that you have from the depth of your being that keeps triggering, to actualize the deep insecurities because you love to be insecure, will you now destroy and uncreate it once and for all eternity?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, poisonous. And what is the value? What is the value of having breathlessness? Dia, what is the value of that? Does your family suddenly take care of you when you do that?
No, nobody does.
Do you think they will take care of you?
My husband definitely gets worried, I'm sure.
Do you like worrying your husband?
So earlier, definitely, I think I put up with that. But now that I'm so aware about, me doing broad, like this is like, now I really ask questions. I don't get worried now. So that's the good part where I don't get worried that I become breathless. And I'm like, okay, it's not mine for sure. And I'm perceiving somebody else's anxiety and making it mine. And so, yeah, it has worked. But I was just sharing that sometimes I just become insecure. Oh my God, I just can't breathe. Please let me just breathe,
But you are breathing.
So, yeah.
Even when you're breathless, you're breathing. It's just it's just that the intensity of the breath goes up or down, or it's a little harder.
Yes.
Yeah. So whatever invention that you're using and choosing to create that breathlessness, and whatever fun you think you're having out of it, you now destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad,
yes,
thoughts, boys and beyond. And whatever is the value of attracting breathlessness, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, thought, talk, all nine shots, boys and beyond.
Thank you.
Everywhere you're picking up on earth, and how many trees are being cut down, will you now contribute to earth so that your body is at ease, and everything that does not allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it?
Yes.
Strong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds.
Thank you.
Thank you. So what invention are you using to still hold on to the insecurities? Are you choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Everywhere you did not want to grow up and you love being a baby and you would like someone to provide the security for you. Will you now destroy it and create it all? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Guys, one amazing awareness, let me tell you, that being a baby and requiring attention works only for babies, not when your body is grown. Please note that. So everything that brought us and led down, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So all the attention that you got when you were a baby, that you're still seeking without giving it to yourself, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyond. So what can you be or do different to be so secure with your own skin, with your own being, every moment And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So what invention are you using to make yourself insecure despite having so much? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right,
Yes.
wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. All the lies that you bought, that when you're insecure, you will change and attract more. Everything that is, will you now destroy and create it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. What can you be or do different to be able to be so secure in your comfort zone and outside of your comfort zone, and be the security that your being can truly be? Everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. When you guys are secure, you can actually change things for many people, because they've not seen a person who's secure. They've not seen a person who's confident, someone who's so sure of themselves. Will you be confident about yourself? How many of you love being underconfident so that you have an excuse not to do anything? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. How many of you love being underconfident so that you can blame all your problems on your lack of confidence? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Would an infinite being, yes.
I want to ask you about that confidence thing. You said overconfidence or lack of confidence. We can do it. I mean, at my workplace, like I'm giving 2 shift of teaching English and in other language like Bahasa for the subject like that. So if I said I can do it, it's not that I cannot do it, but to the moment I say I can do it, okay, I'm taking that chance of doing it, they will give another work burden to us, you know. So how to do that? I mean, to say we can do it, but at times we don't want to do it. I mean, to say no to that certain type of things that we don't want to do. Because if we say yes, we can do it, okay, ye low or low, you know, come or low, you know, you have to do it like that. So how to that?
Say no. You can say I can't do it to anyone else. Don't tell it to yourself. If you know you can do it and you don't want to do it, tell them no. Very simple, no? Right, wrong, good, my God. All 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And what would it be like when, say there's a point of view here. If I say yes, they're going to give me more. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Otherwise, you're always going to get more, and it's burden. It's not like work. It's not like something that's helping me in my career. The word you're using, it is burden. Right? So that has to become interesting point of view. It's a very strong point of view that if I say yes, they'll give me more burden. So either say no or change that point of view. What if what they give you is fun? What if what they give you is only what you like to do? What would it be like for me to get the work that I like to do? Everything that does not allow that, you destroy and uncreate. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, any more questions? I can think couple more questions.
Nithya, sometimes no, I feel confident to do something, but at the same time, some voice says that no, it is difficult. At the same time, both the voice comes. It's like, what do we do in that situation?
Which one is yours? Which one is you? Who does it belong to?
Yeah, I want to be the confident voice, but it happens like both the things keep running in my mind.
Yeah, but both cannot be you, right? Which one is you?
I want to be the confident one. Confident one.
So can you let go of the other?
Okay.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and peons. Say who does it belong to and let go of whatever is not yours. You are confident.
Yeah, thank you.
Babies are born with confidence. The baby doesn't like think, am I crying right? Am I eating right? Do they? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and peons.
Okay.
You have babies, right, Raji? Isn't she confident? Does she like, am I crying right? Am I eating right? Am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC. So we're born confident. So everywhere you lost your confidence, everywhere you lost your confidence, and everywhere you keep lying to yourself that you're not confident, will you now destroy and uncreate?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. See, the security is having the faith in the universe. Has the universe never ever not delivered?
Okay.
It has always delivered, right?
Yeah.
There's been a delay at times. It doesn't show up the way you expect. And there's been a delay. Now, the
Okay.
delay is because of you, not because of the universe. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and girls. So if you would like what we asked to happen faster, we trust ourselves. If you have your back, the universe always have your back. But if you also have your back, it becomes amazing. Then you don't have to be that heroine in the movie where the universe has to come and save you in the last minute when everything goes wrong.
Okay.
It can happen. And how many of you have created in the last moment? In the last moment, something will change.
Fuck man,
Right,
I
wrong,
want to
good, bad,
change
POD.
his reality.
Sorry?
I said I want to change his reality.
You want to change this reality. Let's start with changing ourselves. What can
Thank
I be
you.
to change myself? So that my reality and every other reality can change with everything that is not allowed, that will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and girls. What change can I be for myself that will create the change in the reality, and everything that is not allowed, that will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and girls. How much secure can I be for myself so that everyone who comes across me becomes more secure, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive, that will you destroy and uncreate it all.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shorts, boys and girls. Dia, do you have another question, or did you forget to put your hand down? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC.
Got it down. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't have to be sorry. Shri Devi, do you have a question?
I have a question.
Yes.
May I ask first?
Yeah.
Or-
Okay, you go first. I'll ask
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Just a minute. Nithya. Hello.
Yeah, I
Hello,
can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Now, since a few days, I'm starting missing a partner. Like, I wish I had a partner. And that vacuum is there. Like, he will take care of me, he'll pamper me, something like that. I know I have to do this with myself, but still, I don't know. I'm having that need and I'm feeling sad for that thing. Can we have something for this?
I think you should listen to my first calls in YouTube. We've talked a lot about the void and trusting ourselves, or even this call. Did you join late?
Yeah, I've just joined a few minutes before, like
Yeah.
4 5
So
minutes.
the recording will be available. There's a lot about trusting yourself.
Great,
Okay?
thanks.
And don't use the word need.
Oh yeah, it's like,
Yeah, don't
thanks
use
for
the word
reminding me. Yeah.
So there are a few calls, I think the initial calls, where we worked a lot on letting go of the void within, the needs within, the loneliness. Because that it'll be good to hear a lot of those clearings for that. Yes, Neelam?
Thank you.
You're on mute.
Sorry. Since Saturday, there is a numbness in between two fingers, the first finger and the middle finger, left hand. So that part is numb. I'm not sensing anything. So the moment I touch it, it's totally numb. 3 दिन हो गए हैं. Rest everything is fine, but this particular space between two fingers, the first and the middle finger. So what can I say or what can I ask about this? I've asked questions like, what is this and who does this belong to? Nothing has happened.
So truth, is it yours?
No.
Then what invention are you using to not send it back and hold on to it? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it?
I did it. Who does this belong to and send it back? But नहीं, अब कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है. वैसे नहीं पता लगता है. But the moment you ऐसे ध्यान चला जाता है तो बहुत बुरी तरह से नम हो रखा है.
Whoever it belongs to before you made it yours, will you send it back to them? Whichever
Yes.
part is yours, will you
Yes.
destroy and uncreate it? Which is not yours,
Yes.
will you send it back to them?
Yes.
And what
please.
you've decided is yours, that's not, will you destroy and uncreate?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And what is the value of allowing your hands to be numb? What is that? It gives you some worry so you can be distracted, or you have a cause to tell someone that I'm not, that I also have problems. What is it?
No, not the second one for sure. Perhaps the former one.
Yeah. So everywhere, all of you have a need for attention. All of you have some lack which you are looking for someone or something outside of you to fill, which never gets filled. Will you now destroy and uncreate it and trust the security of your own being? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all 9 shots, poisonous. Did you ask Neelam, what is the awareness body? Did you ask your body?
I asked. सबसे पहला यही सवाल था मेरा. Body, what is this? What awareness is this that I'm not getting?
Yeah, just ponder over it for a few more times. It will come. When you say, what awareness am I not getting? And then we say, I tried everything, it's not working. It doesn't work. So we just have to continuously say, what awareness is this? What is the awareness behind this? What is the awareness behind this?
Okay, I'll keep asking. Thank you.
Thank you. So which part of me have I decided is not accessible to me, that should be numb? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all 9 shots, poisonous. Which part of myself did I not like? Which part of myself did I not like that I allowed myself to suppress it and numb, causing numbness in my body? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Which part of me am I separating from to make myself lesser than who I can truly be? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Which part of me am I separating from that I have needs? I have needs from other people. Sorry. Everything that is, will you now destroy and uncreate?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, what can I be or do different to be so secure about myself, to be so comfortable about myself, and to trust myself beyond anything else? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, I think we're done on that note, on time today.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Neelam, you can run this last 2-3 minutes, the same recording, and then check your hand after some time.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Nithya. Love
Thank
you.
you,
Nithya.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Nithya, just a second. Nithya, do you have any clearings done for relationships in the beginning? Can you just give me any idea? 2020 was it?
I don't know. I have given a lot of clearings to fill in the void within self-relationship. Okay. Just go to the first few.
When I go up and look on YouTube, I type your name with 2020. So I get recordings for the month of July and then directly for the month of December. So I've heard them all.
Then you have to listen. Then you have to listen to August and September and October. That's why you're not seeing them.
But I can't see it on YouTube, Nithya.
So Diya, what you do is go to Nithya Chellam channel.
Yeah.
And the channel, go to videos. As in, don't go to the
Okay.
list. Under the videos, it has the listing of everything from day one.
Yeah, everything is
Wow.
Then you can
Actually, I
figure
was
out.
actually searching it wrong. So I have to go to
The
her
channel,
the
right,
channel, right?
right.
Nithya Chellam. Okay, fine. I'm subscribed. Okay, done. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem. It is there, but what awareness we have is you have to definitely listen to now all the months that you couldn't see earlier. Right, wrong.
Yes. So I've heard them. Whatever shows up, I hear them.
Yeah. So I think please listen to the old calls, because when we started these calls, there was lots and lots of needs of we've cleared needs of validation, needs of relationship, needs of a lot of things. And we can do another call on needs if required.
Yes,
but what if not
that would
required?
be great.
Yes, Uncle, you have a question?
Nithya, one thing is there. So your live calls are more energetic than the recording. Why it is so?
Huh.
When we listen to the recording, we don't get that much energy.
Maybe it's a point of view you have, or maybe you're supposed to be here live. Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yes,
false.
The recording.
that's why.
Yeah, because
see
when you're live, you actually get to see how spontaneous things change, how the energies are, right? It's definitely it's definitely better when you're there live. I can actually process what you're thinking and accordingly change. When it's the recording, it will still help, but maybe that's not it's a little different.
No, it helps, but not that much energetically.
Not that much energy. Interesting point of view. I have this point of view. What would it be like that the recordings are even more energetic or
Because
equally?
Nithya, I feel the energy even in the recordings. That's what I was about to say before Uncle said. Especially the month of July 2020, your the calls were, oh my God, it shifted so much inside me, and it was amazing. I love those calls. I've heard them on loop, to be very honest.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you.
Nithya, with me, like whenever I am in some trouble or something, and when there was a time when you used to give calls randomly without any topic. So they used to just fit like whatever. I used to feel, how did she know that I'm going through this particular thing and she's answering everything? So
how does it get
now what happens when I see the topic, then I know, arey yaar, she knows the topic. Now she won't talk about what she just know. You just know it. I mean, I can't explain that. You just feel the energy when you are live. So
you don't worry about the topic, even if it's there or not. I will talk to the energy, so you don't have to worry.
It's your presence, it's your energy, which that's why they are feeling it so powerful.
Thank
and
you
in
so
the recording, it's not the presence, like it's a past thing. Maybe that's why.
It's a point of view.
No, I think it's more of can I receive from recordings too? Right, wrong, good, bad, what for call and introspection. Yeah, and anyway, live cannot beat it. If we did this class live, it would have been better than online. And if it's live, it's better than recording. So that's definitely there. But you can receive recordings too. And
yeah,
thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad. Uncle, I think you're supposed to come to my live class. That's the awareness problem. Right, wrong, good, bad.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Nithya.
you. Yeah. Sorry, Sridevi, do you have another question, or otherwise
Yes,
we're going to close?
Since morning, my head is aching and my right ankle also is paining. I didn't get hurt
Is
in
it yours?
No.
No, please send it back with consciousness attached. Right, wrong, good, bad, for call, and interest. Why is it yours? So please use who does it belong to. Very simple tool.
Okay.
And everywhere we're getting bored of using who does it belong to because it's too simple. Will you now destroy them? Right, wrong, good, bad, for call, the interest, poison, beyond. It's still the simplest and basic tools. How does it get better? It's change a lot.
Can we have one more clearing for like those things which are easy? Means many times we what do you say, we don't pay attention or we don't give value, as you said that this tool is easy. So can we have a clearing for rest of the things also?
Everywhere I am avoiding ease. Will you now destroy and create? Right, wrong, good, bad, what's no call, choice, poison. And choice is easier than clearing. So everywhere I've decided I need a clearing. Will you now destroy it and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yes.
what's no call, choice, poison.
Nithya, I want to ask one thing, just one thing.
Yes.
I want to do a course, and since last month I've been like searching over that, checking the reviews and this and that. And in fact, I was like so confused. I asked two astrologers, and they said this is not the right time for you, and you should not do this because there is something called something 7. They related that is going on.
Adi Satsin.
Sadesati. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is going on. So nothing is going to flourish. So I was like in two minds, but then I'm overexcited when I think about it. Like I don't know. Today also I just gave the confirmation. No, I'm doing it. So is it right? I mean, it's just that thought that I'm not doing it is killing me, yaar. So I don't know. Should I go with
think if
those
that's the case, you
astrologers?
should live. It doesn't matter where. Living is more important than not getting something out of the course.
Huh? What? What?
If you don't do it, it'll kill you. Living is more important. The most important thing is to be alive.
Yeah, it's really bad. Not thinking that then I'll be here only where I'm right now. If I do it, I think I will proceed somewhere. One step to ho hi jayega.
Okay, did I
Or
do
शायद
this
ज़्यादा
panna clearing for you to trust astrologers or to trust yourself?
I should do. I think I should trust myself.
And what if you do the course? What is the worst thing? If you don't get anything out of it also, why not? You can make more money later. So why is it so significant, right? Why is the course so significant? What is stopping you from going there?
Oh, yaar, it's like too tempting, yaar. Matlab, too tempting. Significant, matlab, it is tempting. It's just attracting me. It's too much.
See, that's your choice. So trust your awareness.
Oh, I can. I mean, not the astrologer. I'm just confused about between me and the astrologers.
Oh, okay. You should listen to this call again. Start from the same call today from 9 to 10. Please listen to it again. At least
Okay, so you perceive my energy again.
5-6 times before you trust yourself.
Okay. So like again, what I told earlier, that whatever problem I am in, you always perceive and give the solution.
Yeah, because I cleared so much on trust today. Even though we called it turtles, we were talking about trusting ourselves.
Yeah, we called it turtles.
Okay. I have not listened since start, so I will do that.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
Okay, have a nice week. Bye.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Nithya. Thanks a lot.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.